Seahawks, Bengals, coming up on EA Sports as we come to you from Cincinnati, Ohio for today's game.
You know, when you get a matchup at running back, like the one we have here today, you can just look down on the field from the booth, and you can see that breakaway speed and power with your own eyes, and there is a difference out there.
Yeah, I think I was always heard from Bill Walsh. I read it in his book, Trust Your Eyes. So you're right. We look down the field today, and as this thing goes along, you can tell we have 2 stars at running back, and, man, just give them a little bit of hope, and they can make it happen.
This game has officially begun. The Seahawks will take the snap from the 30. Not able to get away from Hawk. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense is going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Russell Wilson will take it from the gun. Connects with Graham.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
Here's the first snap after the big play. Throws the pass. Finds his mark.
Reggie Nelson makes the tackle.
When you get aggressive safeties, you like to get up there and try to stop the run. The post route is an awesome way to take advantage of that. Go down the field 10 to 12 yards, plant that outside foot, run towards the goalpost. Nice throw by the quarterback.
First down at the 17. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. And the early momentum in their favor as that touchdown puts them in front here in the first.
Oh, I love that word, momentum. The Big Mo, and Big Mo is on their side. That is a great thing to have and a good feeling as a football team.
Makes the PAT. Tate will take this one. Right at the 30-yard line after that return. Andy Dalton will be under center. First down at the 30. The Bengals now move the chains.
There's nothing like having a great tight end in your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
First down at the 39. Sanu with the catch. Gains 11.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
Snapping the football from the 28. Now first and 10. And it's a catch by Eifert. One of the most dynamic players in the National Football League is wide receiver A.J. Green.
Jim, you're right. He is dynamic, one of the best in the NFL. Tall, fast, and can make every catch. A.J. Green is one of the best. This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
This next play will take place at the 11.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 1st and 10. Draw play here. And Bernard is brought down.
The Bengals have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Over the line, touchdown.
In the old days, if you're a quarterback, it was rare to get a pass near the goal line. Nowadays, it's rare for the running back to get a run near the goal line, and the big guy took advantage of it this time. He gets to run near the goal line, and he takes it in for the TD.
The Bengals have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. Extra point was good. He's put the ball on the tee and he's about to kick off. Takes off from the 5. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line.
The Seahawks offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
And he is brought down at the 39.
Well, they call it the post route because you're running towards the goalpost, but a good route that time by the receiver making that cut. He gets open, gets behind the defense, and a nice throw.
1st and 10. Lynch running right through the trenches. That's a pickup of 14.
Lynch is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down. Graham's out wide on the left. Lynch is going to take the handoff now. Gains 5.
Always got a first down, but it sends a message. It shows it, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Lynch lined up as the single back. 2nd down and 5. Toss play. Jones is all over the ball carrier. As we focus now on the offensive starters, you can bet this defense will keep an eye on Jimmy Graham, who might be the best tight end in football now.
Seems like we're coming to a day where every offense in the NFL is going to have a tight end like Jimmy Graham. In other words, he's really a terrific wide receiver who's big enough to play the tight end position.
The offense is still on the field right now. 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 2. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. He's got the catch.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
Wilson's 5 for 5 after that completion. Catch made. And picks up maybe 3 or 4. But the hit knocks the ball out.
There's nothing like a big hit. When you get it and it connects, it gives your defense some emotion. Look at the guys, how they're jumping around. Hey, that gets everybody excited. Oh, you see the linebackers moving around. I think they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Intercepted. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. We're early in the second, and the offense looks to break the tie after the defense gets them the ball back.
Well, it's about time somebody in this game just takes control of the situation. And what better opportunity than right now, after that interception, go out there and make a play and take the lead.
Corners are backing off here. First down at the 20. The give. And that picks up 3.
Bernard's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
And now they'll try over again on second down. The Bengals lined up. Bunch formation. Marvin Jones makes the catch. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. That's his first reception today. The Seahawks with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 34. Dalton looking long, and it falls incomplete.
Not many guys can throw the football that high and that far. That time we saw the tremendous arm strength by the quarterback, but he overthrows the receiver just by a few yards.
They bring in the extra tight end. 2nd and 10. Dalton over to Eifert. Third and 9 following the reception. Dalton's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. Dalton will take it from the gun. Sanu makes the grab. The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. First down following the long play. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. Dalton's going to take the snap from the shotgun. And the catch is made by Giovanni Bernard. Gains 12.
Jim, if the receiver's open, throw him the football, because here's just a good example. When a guy catches the football short, if he can just break that tackle, they can pick up those extra yards. Good job by the quarterback and receiver that time.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. First down and 10. The ball is jarred loose.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
2nd down following that incompletion. Dalton's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap.
D-line is shifting inside. They're pinching. I think they're expecting to run up the middle.
Has 12 on this play.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
Dalton's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Picks up about 2.
Good job that time by the ball carrier, picking up what he can, and he's very smart. Gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
That is play number 10 on this drive. Snapping out of the gun. Looking across the middle. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
This has been a long drive so far. Dalton still has the football on the sneak.
The Seahawks defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it.
Runs it across for the score. Touchdown.
Got to be able to take advantage of the quarterback sneak. If the defense doesn't line up properly, find the weak spot and go there to score.
The Bengals for the point after. The point after try is in the books.
The Seahawks are set to return the kickoff.
Coleman's going to start his return. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line. That return's good for about 14. The Seahawks just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiven to a point,
but intercepted by Reggie Nelson. Lynch is there to make the stop.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Bengals come out with a split backfield. Dalton from the shotgun. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Well, we look at that drop pass right there. You know, one of the biggest cliches ever in sports. Oh, they're going to go right back to this guy to keep his confidence going. Well, I don't know about that. If you drop a pass, sometimes I might want to try somebody else to see if they can catch it when they're open. So if you get open, the quarterback can throw it to you.
Second down and 10. Gets the handle here. Bennett's the one who made the big stop. The Seahawks call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. Third down on the way.
Good job by the defensive line shifting all down inside. I think they're expecting a run up the middle.
Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3-and-out.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Bengals elect to go for it and bypass the punt on 4th down. From the gun, Dalton. He'll throw it over the middle. Look at that concentration as he makes the for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. The line of scrimmage, the 32-yard line. This play set up by the long gainer. Throws it toward the sideline. What a catch.
You can do all you want on the defensive side. You give a lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw and catch.
Coming up to the line at the 7.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. Lock, touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. And that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Oh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half. And now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
He made it. The Bengals getting ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Every team in the NFL knows how to run the 2-minute drill. They work on it every single day at practice. Let's see how they run it today with no timeouts left.
They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. And it's incomplete. Just couldn't hold on to it after the hit.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football is arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
2nd and 10 coming up. Wilson's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. The Seahawks take it from the 43. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker. Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Makes the catch in open space. That's his first reception today.
How about that? We just saw the fly route straight down the field by the receiver. Long throw by the quarterback and a nice completion.
Wilson's completion percentage, 60% on the day. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tate's got it on the return. And the tackle is made at the 41. That return's good for about 31. The Bengals take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
He's able to come